guys. Today we'll be talking about JavaScript numbers. JavaScript only has one type of number. Numbers can be written with or without decimals. Let x be 3.14, let x be 3. Extra large or extra small numbers can be written with specific exponent notation. So just like your calculator exponent, E5, 123 E5 means 123 times 10 raised to the power 5. 123 E minus 5 means 123 times 10 raised to the power minus 5. JavaScript numbers are always 64-bit floating point numbers. Unlike many other programming languages, JavaScript does not define different types of numbers, like integers, short, long, floating point, etc. JavaScript numbers are always stored as double precision floating point numbers following the international IEEE 754 standard. This format stores numbers in 64 bits, where the number, the fraction, is stored in bits 0 to 51, the exponent in bits of 52 to 63, and the sign in bits of 63. Let's go back to integer precision. How precise can your integer be? How detailed can your integer be? Integer or numbers without a period or exponent notation. So integers are also known as numbers without a period or exponent notation. Are accurate up to 15 digits. Anything beyond 15 digits will give you an inaccurate valuation. All right. So the maximum number of decimals is 17. The maximum number of decimal notation is 17 digits. The maximum number of integer notation is 15 digits. Floating point arithmetic is not always 100% accurate. When you say 0.2 plus 0.1, what are we going to have? Let's look at that. 0.2 plus 0.1. So here we're having 0.3000004. Floating point arithmetic is not always 100% accurate. All right. To solve this problem, it helps to multiply and divide. So we can multiply 0.2 by 10, multiply 0.1 by 10, and then divide the outcome by 10. So when we do this, we'll be getting exactly 0.3. We'll be getting exactly 0.3. To just resolve the issue of having 0.3000004. Imagine where this 4 is. Imagine having this 4 like, it's as if you're having this 4 like in space. It's as if you're having this 4 like is hidden somehow. It's not seen. It's just hidden. Okay. But with multiplying first and then dividing by 10, you can achieve a simple outcome. All right. Adding numbers and strings. JavaScript uses a addition operator for both addition and concatenation. Numbers are added, strings are concatenated. If you add two numbers, the result will be a number. It will evaluate to a number. But if you add two strings, the result will be a string concatenation. If you add a number and a string, the result will be a string concatenation. If you add a string to a number, the result will be a string concatenation. A common mistake is to expect this result to be 30. 10 plus 20 plus this is the result. It's not going to give us 30 because you're adding a string to a number. What you're going to be having is what? 1020. That's what you're going to, because you added a string first and then added a number to it and then added another number to it. You added this string first. The result is you added it to a number because x is a number. You added it to another number. But because you've already started adding a string to a number, it always returns strings. That's why we're having the result is 1020. All right. If one mistake is to expect this result to be 1020, 30. So this result is going to be 30, 30 because the first two values will evaluate. 10 plus 20 will give us 30, and then it will now add to this string because this 30 here is a string. All right. The JavaScript interpreter works from left to right. So 10 plus 20 will be added first before adding to Z. All right. Numeric strings. A number here, X is a number, Y is a string. You already know why. Because it is in a quote. When you have numbers in quotes, they become strings. All right. So we have 100 as a string plus 10 as a string. Let's see what will happen. When you have 100 as a string and 10 as a string and you want to multiply them. So when you say 100 times 10, can you see that it is evaluating? Even though they are strings, they are still evaluating. All right. So when you want to minus, it will also work. But when you want to add, it will not work because the plus operator is used to concatenate strings. When you minus a string from a string, from a number string from a number string, it will work. When you multiply, it will work. When you divide, it will work. When you want to add, it will not work because the addition operator is used for concatenation. Sometimes you get a nan, not a number. When you get this not a number error, it means that that value is not a number. So nan is a JavaScript reserved word indicating that a number is not a legal number. Trying to do arithmetic with a non-numeric string will result to nan, not a number. However, if the string is numeric, the result will be a number. So when you have 100 divided by 10, you can use a global JavaScript. This will return not a number for us, okay? Because you are trying to use a non-numeric and a numeric string at the same time. If you use nan in a mathematical operation, the result will also be nan. When you say x is nan and y is 5, when you say x plus y is 9, nan plus 5 will also return nan. You can also concatenate nan by saying nan plus 5. It will still concatenate as nan 5. Nan is a number. Type of nan returns number. The type of nan returns number. Infinity. Infinity or minus infinity is the value JavaScript will return if you calculate a number outside the largest possible number. Infinity is the largest possible number that JavaScript can return for us. Minus infinity is the lowest possible number that JavaScript can return for us. Let number be 2. Let my number be 2. While my number is not equal to infinity, my number is equal to what? My number times my number. So as far as it is not equal to infinity, keep multiplying my number to my number. And then finally, we get to infinity. Infinity that is showing here is simply showing that we are gotten to a point where this is the highest value we can ever get in JavaScript. The highest numeric value you can ever get in JavaScript is the infinity value. When you divide by 0, you also generate infinity. Infinity is a number. Type of infinity returns a number. We'll be leaving this hexadecimals. We don't really need these hexadecimals. JavaScript numbers as objects. Normally, JavaScript numbers are primitive values created from literals. Let's x be 123. But here, we can use JavaScript numbers as objects with a keyword new. Let's y be what? New number. With this, we have created an object, a JavaScript number as an object. Do not create number objects. The new keyword complicates codes and slows down execution speed. Number objects can produce unexpected results. When using equal operator, x and y are equal. X is 500, y is new number 500. X and y are equal. But when you're using equal, you know, the triple equal sign tries to check if they are of the same type, data type. They are not of the same data type. One is a number, one is an object. Numbers and objects are two different data types. All right. So they're explaining this to you here. Difference between equal and triple equal. All right. So complete JavaScript number reference will be shown to us later in this tutorial. Thank you and see you in our next tutorial.